And meanwhile, I'm fucking here angry at everybody.
Yep.
And trying to like express that, and then you kind of just start regressing to like the person you were when you were growing up, and it's just like it was like a whole mind fuck.
So Henry, how does this work itself into Big Blue?
How does this work into Big Blue?
Yeah.
Welcome to season 2 of the Aloud podcast. In this season, Jen and Henry break down the writing and recording of the latest Aloud album, Apollo 6. Since they've lived a majority of their lives in Boston and Miami, bad language is liberally used. So if you're listening at work and have issues with foul words like fuck, shit, and fucking Ted shit Cruz, you've been duly warned. Have it!
Where are we at now?
So we have reached side B of the record. Side B.
Side B.
Side B for Babe.
Babe.
Side B opens with...
Because you're my babe.
Track 6.
Track 6.
Big Blue.
Big Blue.
Gotta stay hydrated. Big blue machine, it tells me everything and nothing's fine. It's ones and zeros, neither on, but no one minds. I get a buzz whenever something happens in the world. Another dilettante reports on growth concerns. Till we see nothing, nor are we really seen. But I'm scraping by on all the bits of hope I've found. Though I've never felt this close to the ground. But there's still a long, long, long way down.
Big Blue. Fuck this machine. I was on the phone with my parents the other day. Obviously, they love the record because contractually they're obligated to. But my mom was like, at the end, what is it that you're saying? And I was like, well, we're just yelling, fuck this machine. And yeah, she pretends to be squeamish. Listen, folks, all the bad words I know, I learned from that woman. She will deny it up and down. It's a fucking lie.
There's a lot of cursing on this record.
Yeah. But Henry, yeah.
That's a little unexpected.
So what are we doing?
What are we doing? That's a good question.
So,
Fuck this machine! Fuck this machine. Okay, we're going to start at the Ringo film.
Do you want the chromatic?
Yes.
Okay.
Fuck this machine.
Fuck this machine!
Alright, it's just going to loop again, so... Jen, you sing the first one for us.
Okay.
it's gonna loop, so we get to fuck this machine over and over and over.
Fuck this machine.
Fuck this machine!
Okay.
The machine loves it.
Do we need one more, or we got it?
Yeah.
I think we got it.
Yeah. Oh man, I think this is
We
the most.
We kind of like never used to do that.
This
really.
is not really. Yeah.
No, I think we've done it like once or twice before in like, all the records that we've put out. But
It's rare.
We kind of just don't do it because it was a pain with also like, again, thinking about back then, it's going to be on the radio. You need to have a clean version, this and that. And like now it's like, well, no one cares and no one listens to anything. And I don't have to care about my career or whatever. So I'm just going to express myself fully.
No.
So if I
express your fucking self.
Yeah. So if I want to say fuck, or if I want to say shit, I'm going to say fucking shit.
Or fucking shit, yeah. It was like comeback hit. It was like, I remember because we were getting the mastering done and we are like, okay, this needs a clean version. This needs, oh shit, okay.
It's like no one's going to,
Yeah,
I guess, but,
Yeah, but yeah, so
back to Big Blue.
Big Blue, I talked about this with Morning Moon a bit, but about that, like, trying to keep that feelings to art pipeline pretty clear. And this one to me is like the best example of that to me. Both because like the subject matter itself is like, these things are killing, social media,
alienating,
the fucking, it's
terrible
just
things of social media, and devices,
right. Like this stuff is like,
particularly on Big Blue. It's
and this stuff is like just as bad for you as like smoking,
right.
But anyway, but what I remember was like, it was a moment where like throughout the lockdown years, there were between like the Black Lives Matter protests and stuff like that, you kind of get sucked into like Twitter and you're like, fuck, I need to know what's happening, and and like you do need to know what's happening, but that was to a degree where it was just unhealthy. Like the information I was getting, I could get from reading the news.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so I'd get sucked in to Twitter well beyond when the things were happening, and it was just like a bad place to be.
Because nothing turns off. Right?
No, exactly.
This is way beyond the 24-hour news cycle. Even this is just like we just don't shut off, and you're getting notifications. Left and right about things. That's why like there's that line. I get a buzz whenever something happens in the world. It's like your phone going off in your pocket.
And you get a buzz. But so there's that, and then so like, okay, I told myself like, okay, it's been like 2 months of just like constant, like, you get the thing. It's like, you've been on your phone for 5 hours. Like, where the fuck did those 5 hours go? What the fuck?
How did I spend 5 hours on my phone today? I had to spend 8 hours working. How did I figure that out?
Yeah. Well, you were busy pretending to watch TV and binging on Great British Bake Off while you were reading about, about people's opinions.
Right.
And no context,
All that lost time. And like, you don't realize when all those things you think you don't have enough time for.
Right.
Put the fucking phone away.
Instead of just reading the news for a bit and having meaningful conversations with people.
In fact, while you're listening to this, I hope it's like with earphones on, go for a walk. Go for a walk outside.
Go for a walk. And then so like that kind of passed, and I was like, okay, I need to, this is like my addiction, right? Like quitting smoking for me, the easiest thing I have ever done in my life.
Right.
I just decided I was going to stop, and then I did, and it's been like 12 years. This is like a struggle, man.
Yeah.
So whatever. I told myself I had to get off Twitter, and then, I struggled with it, and I did it. I kicked that, and then, the fucking, the protests started happening in Cuba.
Happening in Cuba, hundreds still remain in the streets. Patria y vida, homeland and life, is echoed through the island. We are no longer afraid, chant the Cuban people. With just sticks and stones, they are fighting back against the armed Cuban military, demanding for the end of 62 years of a Castro communist regime that has suppressed them from having basic human rights, food, medicine, or liberty. The Cuban government has since cut the internet connection, but some people have found a way to still flood social media with video. They are asking for help. This video posted on Twitter shows the Cuban police beating a man that was protesting. You hear people screaming in Spanish, "Do not kill him." As police walk away, the man lays motionless on the sidewalk. And since the protest began on Sunday, police are now going into homes and taking teenagers, forcing them to fight against their own people and family.
Right. And that is just like, if you really want to like suck me into something, it's that. And it was just this like, it was, obviously the fact that these folks are like protesting there, against like a repressive government is like great. That they feel they've had enough and empowered enough to be like, fuck you. And that's, those are our people, and, but growing up the way we did, there's just like this, like, it's like the background radiation in your life. And it's just like it's like a third rail, and especially having left Miami and kind of formed my own opinions of the whole thing, and then something like this happens where it's like making the news and then everyone has a fucking opinion, right? And most of them are like wrong. They
Yeah.
like or misguided,
Uninformed.
On the one side, you have people like assholes, right? Like Ted Cruz, right? Who,
Yeah.
whatever. Who, how do I thread the needle here? Is like on the right side of it, but supports a wannabe dictator here.
Right.
You know what I mean?
The totally fucking
He's a total hypocrite. And people like Marco Rubio and all these people, they're just fucking hypocrites.
Weasels. They only like say any of this stuff because they know that people will vote for them. Those people, the same people. Everyone's fucking misguided.
Right. It's just jingoistic
totally
bullshit.
Yeah.
They just happen to be correct that this is a dictatorship and is brutal.
Right.
But that's it. That's where it stops.
People like
right?
who we usually kind of vote in the same way with are just like fucking
and friends.
So stupid
about
some of these things because they're just again they also regurgitate.
Yeah, and it's
we all do this.
Yeah, we all do this, and it's an emotional reaction is what it is. And we all do this. I do this.
Everyone does it.
Everyone fucking does it. That's just the way the human brain is wired.
Right.
So I can't be.
Of course, without social media, it wouldn't be like
right.
Posting all this shit about all this stuff all the time, and maybe we'd actually have conversations.
Right, and social media is just like a fucking steroid for that nonsense.
You have I remember having like you'd have an angry reaction to something or just a very visceral whatever, and then you'd be like, and then you'd already be composing what you were going to post in your head before you even thought about posting it. You're just like, is this how my life works now? I have a feeling. A strong feeling. Yeah. And then I think about how I'm going to tell that to the world on social media.
Right, because
that's fucked up.
Well, I mean, because you need to feel you want to show I'm with the group.
Right.
I'm not the asshole here.
Right.
And that's just
that's another human.
I'm not trying to moralize here. I'm just saying like human brains are wired
a certain
that way, and social media exploits that.
Right.
To like the nth degree.
Right? It totally.
So there I was struggling with, partially, tinily, tinily.
For a man who uses big words a lot.
Just finding myself like on the same side as just like a humongous piece of shit in a small, I can't stress how small, right?
Yeah.
And on the flip side, there were people who I love dearly and whose opinions I respect who, now are like bootlickers for an oppressive regime, but will go to bat for other oppressed people. But there's just something about the romanticism of the Cuban Revolution that just like fucking twists people up.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, I'm fucking here angry at everybody.
Yep.
And trying to like express that, and then you kind of just start regressing to like the person you were when you were growing up. And it's just like, it was like a whole mind fuck.
So Henry, how does this work itself into Big Blue?
How does this work into Big Blue?
Yeah.
I can't believe the thoughts I feel compelled to express. They wither under bent attention and duress.
This works into Big Blue because I finally just got to a point where I was just so upset and angry with everyone, and then I had that thing kicked in where it's like, wait a minute, you told yourself if you weren't going to fucking do this anymore, if you were having feelings about a thing, you're going to sit down and try to write a song.
Right.
And channel it that way and like understand your bullshit that way.
Right.
And out came Big Blue.
This poured out.
This just kind of started coming out. And like, I think I only had like a verse in the chorus mostly, and I just remembered, that little boom boom. It's like the weird chords,
right? Yeah,
coming
really
out.
Strange. Nothing else on the record sounds like this.
Yeah, and it was. I think that like weird. That second chord is just like it was like an accident even.
Right.
It's just like, oh, it sounds like a weird like it's like a diminished some fucking thing.
Fucking chord. Yeah.
I don't know music, man. And the words just came out. Big Blue Machine. It tells me everything and nothing's fine.
Tells me everything and nothing's fine. I'd lose my heart if I already lose my mind. 'Cause we see nothing
And that was it. That was like the opening line.
That is a great opening line.
And, and I love this sort of double entendre of like Big Blue, like the IBM computer, but then Big Blue, like big sad.
Big sad. Yeah.
You're very sad.
You're very sad. You got the big blues.
No one understands me and my opinions about things, and I'm right because everybody's wrong, but it definitely cooled me down to a normal level where I'm now like amped up.
Oh, because you expressed your feelings.
Because I expressed my feelings.
Or in a healthy way, yeah.
And then finally, like calm down. It's like, you don't actually agree with Ted Cruz, man. Don't.
Yeah. You don't have to feel weird about it.
You don't have to feel weird about it. He's still a piece of shit.
Yeah, you can have your own opinion on it.
You don't have to hate.
That's nuanced and subtle.
You don't have to hate your friends now.
Yeah.
You could, next time you see him, you could just tell him like,
hey man, let's talk about that.
You're wrong. But here's why I think you're wrong.
Yeah.
And the times I've had conversations with people about that stuff who were very like, Che Guevara and the motorcycle, like they didn't understand the fucking things about,
Yeah, I mean,
and that's I think that's kind of the point, of like kind of bringing the temperature down. And it's not that you don't have to have strong moral stances on things, and especially the important things.
Right. You can still talk to each other.
Yeah.
And it'll be okay.
Save the alienation for the big stuff where you have to or you should, like.
Well, just, it's not, I don't even think it's the big stuff. I just think it's like, if you have a relationship with someone and there's an obstacle like this, you do what you would hopefully do in every other scenario. You just talk to them.
Yeah.
Be like, man, I got a bone to pick with you about something, and then you just you just chat
and you hash it out, and
that's it. At least you've said your piece, and that's all you can do. And hopefully your friend hears you out, and you both respect each other, and you move on.
Yeah.
Do you need water or anything?
I got it.
I got it. Gotta stay hydrated.
Yeah, and then, to put a pin in the other thing, because, like, I don't want what I say to be misconstrued, because we're putting this shit out there. My belief with regards to what happened or is happening in Cuba is dictators are bad. There are no good dictators. People should not be oppressed, and people should be free to determine their own destinies. And that is not what is going on or has been going on.
Yeah. And just
frankly,
as simple as that.
Yeah, frankly, since before Castro. Yeah. And that's it. People should be free.
In charge of their own destinies.
And people should not oppress other people.
The end. That's it. Like, you really don't even need to go beyond that, right? Like, that's it.
Yeah. Anyway, that's Big Blue.
I think we've gone at length, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want me to say?
In the next episode of the Aloud podcast.
I'm just watching TV. I'm just writing about, you know what I mean? Like, you can write a great song from anything if you're just like in the zone. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you're just like constantly writing, you can just make this happen.
Apollo 6 is out now on vinyl, CD, and digital at aloud.bandcamp.com. The machine loves it.